Hey, Samantha Wall here. Welcome. If you are watching this video right now, congratulations. You are in the most amazing platform, and only the most elite of the elite entrepreneurs find this spot and end up here. So congratulations, give yourself a pat on the back. You can now take a deep breath. You are exactly where you are supposed to be, and prepare yourself because your business and your life is going to change forever. So it's very exciting. I want to go through this training and start a 10-day process with you to make sure that you are set up in your back office correctly and make sure that you understand it all and it all comes together to you. A little bit about me. I am Samantha Wall. I have been inside of MLSP since 2014. I have been in here since MLSP was just training and a few capture pages, and now all of the tools and the amazing things that are inside of here is just mind-blowing. It's very, very exciting. So just take a deep breath in, realize that inside of MLSP is anywhere from the person like me back in 2014 who had no idea what network marketing was on up to the 7-8 figure earners are inside of this platform. So there is a lot back here right at your fingertips right off the bat. So just take a deep breath and realize that every single day throughout this process you're going to grow and you're going to learn. Okay, MLSP is not a business opportunity. MLSP is a learning platform. It is a tool for your business to skyrocket you into the places that you need to go. You need to know marketing in order to build your business, and this is the spot that you're going to learn it, and all of the tools are going to come together for you. So just take a deep breath. There is a lot, but you will get through it, and we are here to help you. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through a little bit of a PowerPoint of things that I want you to know on day one and understand and make sure that you're pointed in the right direction. So we're going to start with a PowerPoint, and then I'm going to take you into the back office and show you a little bit of what we go over today at day one. So here we go. Okay. So here we are in day one of MLSP. What you need to do, if your sponsor hasn't already told you, make sure that you have gone through the start here. If you have already gone through the start here, awesome, congratulations. You are light years ahead, and be excited. So make sure that it says 100% finished and that little green bar is completely filled. If you have been through, I would really like it if you would go back through step number 3 and step number 6 again. Those are very, very important steps, and going through them again will make sure that you understand them, and you'll see why as we get through this day one. Make sure you have downloaded all the PDFs that come along with this startup here, and understand the schedule. Understand when the webinars happen. We have a Monday new orientation webinar, so no matter what day you're watching this, make sure that you are registered for next Monday, whichever it is, webinar, to make sure that you get in for that new member orientation. They'll take you into the back office, and there is questions and answers, so you can have all of your questions and answers right there taken care of. So make sure that you register for that. And Tuesday, we have a Tuesday hangout that happens at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can go to this. Top earners are always there just hanging out, telling all sorts of cool secrets and tricks and tips. And the more you tap in, the better off you'll be. And then, of course, there's the Wednesday webinar. This happens, big top earners come out every Wednesday and teach you. So make sure that you know where those are at, and I'll take you into the back office and make sure that you see where those are at as well as you can invite prospects and your team and things like that to these webinars. And of course, there's the wake-up call. The wake-up call happens at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday. I cannot explain to you how important it is to be at these wake-up calls. I understand that a lot of people work and they're doing this as a part-time building to make it home, or however you have your business set up, however you want your business. Um, However, this is a very, very important wake-up call. It's very important to get your personal development in. If you cannot make the wake-up calls, they are recorded in your back office. So just make sure that you tap in whenever you can, on your ride home from work, on your way to work, listen to the day before's wake-up call. Whenever you can fit it in, just fit it into your schedule and make sure that you're listening to that 20-minute call. It is a life changer, and it is worth every penny that you are paying to be inside of this system. And it is the reason that you will get to where you need to get. Personal development is 85% of the success, and a lot of people seem to put that in the back burner. So just know right off the bat that this is something that you are going to have to work on, which is your personal development. Okay, so let's move on. We're going to go into setting a schedule. Setting the schedule is very, very important. So no matter where you're at, if you're only if you're working as part-time is 2 to 4 hours. Make sure that you have set aside 2 to 4 hours to work on your business, to creating content, to learning, to prospecting, and things like that. An easy way to set a schedule is just, in the morning, figure out whether you do 15-minute increments or 30-minute increments or whatever, however you want to do it. Just if you wake up, at 6 o'clock in the morning, go from 6 to noon. What do you want to accomplish? What does your perfect day look like from 6 to noon? Is it going to be easier for you to get up a little bit earlier and do some content at that point? Just write it down and make sure that you're looking at it and visualizing it, and repeat it to yourself on a daily basis so that you can start getting in the routine of getting that 2 to 4 hours in. 2 to 4 hours can be hard for us, working. If you're a full-time worker and you have kids at home and things like that, 2 to 4 hours can be a difficult thing to find. But if you write it down in 15-minute, 30-minute increments, that way you'll be able to fit something in. If you have a break, lunch break of an hour, and you can fit in, 30 minutes of prospecting on Facebook, that's huge for your business, and you need to be doing that every single day. And if you can fit that in during lunch, it just takes out so much more time for you to be able to go home and spend time with your family and things like that. So that's one little trick to be able to do, is just really look at the way your day works out. If you got to stay up a little later, if you got to get up a little early in the morning, remember, this is your dream. You want to get there, and the best way to get there is to make sure that you're working really hard to get there and setting a schedule. Set a goal and visualize it daily. This is in your step 3. This is the one I want you to go back and watch. Make sure that you know how to set up a goal, and then just visualize it daily. Make sure that you keep that goal in the front of you. Have a solid marketing plan. Pick one social media and a blog. I recommend a blog because I think that as soon as you start blogging and getting in the habit of creating content, it'll definitely get you to where you need to get faster. Plus, here inside at My Lead System Pro, you have a blog, so why not start it, right? So just make sure you have a solid marketing plan. You can find, all sorts of training and things like that in your back office for that as well. And make sure you have the solid personal development plan. Get on those wake-up calls. If that's not what you want to do, find something else. Read books. Go to YouTube videos. Whatever it is that you want to do, just make sure that you're working on personal development. It is so big. The wake-up calls are really the easiest way to go. They're there for you every day. They're brand new. They're top leaders coming out to talk to you. So you can knock that plan out just by making sure that you're listening to those every single day. And of course, make the commitment. Commitment is something you do long after the mood you set it in has left you, okay? So you're here now, and just make sure that you know that you're committed to this. This is where the personal development comes into play, okay? You need to be committed. You can't come in here and think, in 10 days, if I don't do it, then I'm out. It's a really bad way to start with your mindset. You just gotta stay committed. This is your dream and you will get there. So just stay committed. And remember, the only way to fail is to quit. I wanted to talk a little bit about active and passive marketing. This will make more sense as far as why you need to be creating content and things like that. Your active marketing is fast-paced marketing. This is something that you need. You need both active and passive marketing in your daily routines in order to succeed. So active marketing is your prospecting, your building of relationships, your audience, you're building your audience. One way you can do it, I recommend, is talk to 20 people a day on whatever social media platform you're working on. Make sure you're reaching out to 20 people a day, and make sure that you're writing down those 20 people a day using your CRM in the back office of My Lead System Pro to record those people, knock them off, keep them updated, set schedules and all sorts of stuff for them. You can find some training about the CRM in your back office as well. And your passive marketing is blogging, YouTube, webinar. Once again, you're building your audience. Okay, so what happens here is when you first start out, you want to really focus a lot on your active, because what you're doing is you're getting your prospects in active marketing and you're bringing them over into your passive marketing. So when you meet people on Facebook, you're leading them into your blog, you're leading them to your webinars, you're leading them to your YouTube channels. Okay, so eventually this 20 people a day start coming over to your webinars, they start coming over to your YouTube, they start coming over to your blog. So what happens is your passive market starts growing. So this is why active is so important at the beginning. You've got to get out there and you've got to talk to people, because you've got to bring them over into your content, get them on your list and things like that. And then what happens is your passive marketing starts building. Your traffic on your blog starts getting higher and higher, and pretty soon, you have 100+ people stopping into your blog daily, and you don't have to talk to as many people in your active marketing as you did before. So I hope that helps as far as understanding the two different marketing and why they are both important in order to make sure that your content, we're all working to make money in our sleep, to be on autopilot, and that is what the passive marketing does for you. It's just a slower process. You can't go out and start blogging and expecting it to happen immediately, because you have to have your active marketing to get people building those relationships to coming over and checking out your content. So I hope that helps you a little bit more on that. And then tracking. Just make sure that you're tracking everything that you do. Like we had talked earlier about setting the schedule. There's certain things that you need to do on a daily basis. Your active marketing, your passive marketing, that's things that you need to do. Make sure that you are, going and doing your birthday. If you're working on Facebook marketing, you can send out birthday messages to start new conversations. You need to be posting in groups for leads, do your follows, do your friends, do your live content, work on your CRM. Whatever leads you have, you need to be making sure that you're calling them back. Blog sharing, meditation, visualization, and then optimizing content. Those are things that you need to be doing, and you need to be tracking that you're doing them every day. Make sure you have some sort of a checklist or whatever, so that you can make sure that every single day you're being consistent in your business and making sure that it's happening. And last, become. We're team Be the Juice. Become Be the Juice. The reason that Be the Juice got started is because it's actually a funny story. My husband, when I first started with My Lead System Pro, had told me if I was going to get into it that I needed to drink the juice. And I did. I got in and I drank the juice and I worked my tail off. And eventually you have to stop drinking the juice and you have to become the juice. So that's where Be the Juice came from. So you need to step up into the leadership role. You need to become the juice. You need to be, giving your content and feeding other people your excellence. Your excellence is inside of you. You just need to find it and start giving it out to people. Become bigger than your excuses. A little exercise that you can do as far as just becoming bigger than your excuses is sit down, draw a line straight down your piece of paper, and on one side, write excuses, and on the other side, write solutions. So an excuse, I don't have enough time. I wake up earlier in the morning. Could be, your solution to that. I have kids. Put them to bed a little earlier. Make sure that you're not watching as much TV would be a solution to that. So just write down all of your excuses that you have. I'm not a good writer, so I shouldn't blog. Well, how are you going to figure that out? You're going to start writing more. You're going to start learning more about writing. That's your solution. You got to do it in order to get better at it. So once you get all of your excuses down and you get all of your solutions down, fold it in half, rip off the excuses side, burn it, throw it away, do whatever you need, and then tape your solutions up in your office, because those are what is going to happen. That is what's going to make this work for you. Because your excuses, you can pick any single one of those on your piece of paper. They will all work. Okay? So become bigger than your excuses. Personal development, I cannot express this enough to you, how important personal development is to your success, and it is something that everybody puts on the back burner. So just make sure that you're tapping into personal development. Make sure that you're stepping up into the leadership role. People are looking for leaders, and in order to be a leader, you must be doing personal development and becoming better and better every single day. Commit to yourself. This is your dream. This is your future. This is what you want. Make sure that you make a commitment to yourself. In that commitment, I don't know, I've gotten rings. I wear a couple rings every single day that I play with constantly, and they are a constant reminder of my commitment that I've made to myself and to my business and to success. So however it is that you want to do it, if you want to say, an affirmation every morning that helps you out, however it is, just make sure that you make that commitment to yourself and keep going. Okay, just like we said before, the only way to fail is to quit. The more you stay in the game, the more you run the race, you will win. I promise, you will win. Just keep getting better and commit to yourself. Use your resources. You have all sorts of resources inside of My Lead System Pro. Tap into them. Start going to these webinars. Start going to the wake-up calls. Look in your back office. Use your CRM. Use your blog. Use these things that are right here. Plug into your resources and use them. And remember, My Lead System Pro is not a business. You're not trying to run two businesses. Yes, you can make money. Yes, you can affiliate. You can make great money inside of My Lead System Pro. But this is not a business. This is a tool you use to build your business. Okay? And start thinking of it that way. Take the word overwhelm and frustrated out of your vocabulary starting today. Because the only reason why you would be overwhelmed or frustrated is because you are learning new things. Okay? So take those out of your vocabulary and just make sure that you understand that you're just learning. That's what happens. As you learn and as you get better, it gets easier and easier and easier. And you got to go through the process to get the results. You gotta become a better person. You gotta learn. You gotta do things. Remember, if you're not good at something, you can always resource it out. You can always take it and, you know, have someone else do something that you're not good at. If you're not good at SEO, although your blog pretty much has SEO all done up into it, which later on down the road we'll talk about that stuff, and the CRM and all that stuff. But you know, if you're not good at something, you know, don't spend 3 weeks trying to figure out how to make a banner for your blog. Just go over to Fiverr and pay someone $5 to do it for you. I mean, it's that easy. So just outsource, you know, things to make it easier for you. Okay, now we're gonna switch over to the back office real fast because I want to show you where to get all this stuff. Okay, so right here is your upcoming registration for webinars. So you can register for the Monday new member orientation here, your Tuesday hangout, and then, you know, Wednesday webinar is not up there yet, but it will be. So you can register for all those. You can, here's your wake-up call. So this is the time that your wake-up call happens. Back here under marketing strategies, this is where you find all of your marketing strategies and things like that. You know, if you're in Facebook marketing, get in here. We'll talk about this a little bit further down the road on another day, but this is some Facebook marketing that you can get into, things like that. Here is your training call schedule. This is what happens. These are your links right here that you can share with people. And so just get familiarized with that schedule and things like that. So that is day one. These are the leaderboards. So you can go back here and you can check out who's on the leaderboards. You can see, you know, find someone to follow. These people are the ones who are really doing it. So just find someone and, you know, go over, friend them, see how they're doing, see what's up. This is to find out your leadership development. You can find out all of your leadership development, what's going to take to get to the next ranking and things back here as well. So this is your day one. If you have any questions or anything like that, get back with your sponsor and we'll see you on day two. Have a good day.